Hey guys, it's me. I just thought I'd do a reading. I think I only have like 57 minutes on this little pad of mine, but let's just get to the reading. Actually, I accepted the oracles in reverse, so we'll just get a very thorough reading. It may be a little crazy. Hopefully, it isn't. All right. Okay, somebody's got their defenses up. We got the Nine of Wands. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody has their defenses up. Oh, twin flame in reverse. They don't have their soulmate. They don't have their twin flame. Somebody I just feel is yearning for their soulmate or whatever. But somebody's got their defenses up towards someone right now. These cards actually came out very fast. Very fast. And they wanted to come out. I've got a couple here that at the end of the reading we'll read. Somebody is focused on one cup. They don't want any other cup. They don't want any other options. They don't. This person knows. Intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. Yeah, this person knows that whoever they are missing is the one for them. This person knows this internally. Yeah, but they don't have this person, okay? There's a lot of fire on here so far. Seven of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Two of Wands. This is like waiting. This is like having the world in your hands. And I also think it's a waiting card. Let's see what escaping. This is like the runner card. Let's see what it says. This way. Avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Somebody does not want to push someone away anymore. They're just waiting. They know that this person, like, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting like this person that's missing this other person holds some kind of like key, this different life or the life that they want or something like that. This is what I'm feeling. This person, the way that this person is looking at this other person that they don't have, this person holds a key. This person holds a different type of life for them. This is why this person is missing. The defense card is up here because somebody does not want to be bothered. But somebody is missing their twin flame, their soulmate. They're focused on one cup. They know this person's the one. They know that this person has like, I have a feeling, has opened up a new world for them, has made them see something. This person has made them see a different world, has made this person feel like, has made this person look at things in a different way. This person doesn't want to run anymore. This person doesn't want to be blocked anymore. This person is waiting. Even waiting is an action. But this person, whatever the one that they are missing, whether it's you or them, take it how it resonates, has opened up a different world for them, has opened up a different perspective for them, has done something to this person in some form or another, whether it's you or them. Fire sign doesn't have to be. We already got fire and water on here. Whoever this confirmation, this person that This person is waiting for this person. This person has opened up another perspective for them. This person doesn't want to run or be blocked. All right, we've got another fire, like Eight of Wands. This is communication. This is Mercury in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is like, that sign is expansion. It's also communication. It's also like the stag that has the arrow that is ready to point it at something, but it's also expanding the mind. Somebody wants to communicate with someone. Two came out for the oracle here. All right, somebody is, and it kind of makes sense as twin flames, how one is the yin and the other one is the yang, right? So somebody is feeling hopeless, okay, sinking, despair, falling apart. Something's falling apart, but the other is hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting. This is somebody probably missing their twin flame. They want to communicate some kind of information to them. You know, this makes sense. Somebody is missing their soulmate, their twin flame. If you believe in twin flames, I don't believe in twin flames. I don't believe in giving that power to somebody else. You kind of have that power within yourself and you wield it for yourself, not for the other twin flame. Kind of here, this one is missing someone. Something is falling apart, despair, falling apart, but the other one is actually got the back turned, right? They got their back turned, you know, and they're looking out in the field of like sunflowers. You know, you got a little fire in this hoping card. You know, somebody wants to communicate something. Somebody wants to say something. Somebody wants to say something so bad. You know, this person knows intuitively there are no other options in this person's life. You are the only option, whether you're thinking it about them or they are thinking it about you. You are their only, you know, cup that they want. The other options don't even matter. Okay, somebody has opened up like somebody else's like world, like they've opened up a different perspective. They've opened up a different way of looking at things, and they don't want to run anymore. They don't want to be blocked anymore. I mean, that's what I'm getting very, very strong. When these two oracles came out, I was like, damn, what is this? But it makes sense as I'm reading the tarot with the oracle. Yeah, it makes sense. Somebody is feeling hopeless. The other one has hope. Now, if you're in a twin, I think it doesn't matter if you're in a twin flame relationship or not. I think if, you know, two people were together, I'm sure that's the way it goes in a relationship, or maybe a relationship that was, you know, that had ended. You know, somebody's feeling hopeless and the other one's having hope. But lately in the readings, at least my readings, somebody is getting angry because somebody has hope. Okay? Somebody is wanting to communicate something here. But somebody's blocked. Somebody's blocked. Somebody doesn't want to be blocked. Somebody has opened up a different kind of world for this person, a different perspective as well. All right. The Empress. The Empress You know, this is a woman, doesn't have to be, could be a man too, but she is definitely in her feminine energy. All she has mastered all four queens. She is very self-efficient. She's very independent, but she's also loving and she's also caring, but she's also someone with authority. Like, I feel like she's somebody that's independent, that doesn't want to take anybody else's shit, and nobody controls the Empress because the Empress has her own empire. They admire somebody's beauty, whether it's internal or external, but the Empress is both charming, graceful, kind-hearted. Yes, somebody is 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 admiring this Empress, whether it's you or them. Let me put this in there. So, let's see. I've got to. There we go. I gotta brighten it up. I gotta see some stuff. There we go. Yeah. Somebody knows who you are. Period. All right. Okay, we've got the Tower in reverse. Now, when the Tower is in the upright, it's usually a foundation coming down. Like, God comes in and takes a foundation out because it was not built on a firm foundation. But it's in reverse. And I think that with this Tower in reverse, it's going to be very devastating for someone. You know, when it's going to be devastating for someone when somebody moves on. I think it's pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious. Either they don't want that to happen. They don't want this Tower to come. The Tower for them is, I would have to say, since the Hope card is here and somebody's got their back turned, you know, looking at these beautiful sunflowers, you know, that's what they're really afraid of. Like, if that happens, it's a Tower. It's like checkmate. You know, they know that you're in this energy. And that's what they've always known. You know, their ego just got the best of them, you know? They want to say something. You've opened a different perspective. You've opened, like, somebody's got a key here. All right? They look at you as the world. Like, the world. Because you're the Empress. And your beauty and all of that. You know, take it how it resonates for you. Could be a man or a woman. Your charm, your beauty, your light. That's what I'm getting, like your light. Like, they don't want to play any more games. You know, if this Tower is in the upright, they're going to be in pain. They're in pain right now. Somebody's in pain right now. They're just in pain right now. It would be another Tower for them if you were to move on. All right, Judgment is here. Judgment is in reverse. This is like, they don't want karma. They don't want karma to happen. Foundation, established, family, security. They don't want you to have this. And I wouldn't say they don't want you to have this. They know that you're capable of having this. I just feel like they want you to have it with them. But when you, because somebody is moving on here. They're making, you didn't like, you didn't just like, like fall to the ground and like not have any hope and like being in like the dark school, that dark soul era where you're like having to heal yourself. These people know that you're healing. They know that, if you find somebody else or if you have another, another situation, it's a tower. It's going to be painful. It's a tower for them. And everybody deserves, their, happiness. But this person, they're not happy without you. They're not happy without you. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, they think about you. You're the only cup for them. There's no more options. They don't want to play around anymore. You have opened up their eyes. You've opened up something. You have, made this person think in a different perspective that others could not. Others could not. And if you move on because they know you're the Empress, you command respect. You command it. You command respect. They know that you're capable of establishing a family in security. They know this. They knew it from the beginning. They just don't want. If you get this foundation, then it's karma. These cards these cards end up upright. These cards end up upright. They don't like that. They don't want that. They want you to be with them. They want it. They want it with you. They want that situation, this stable foundation with you. They don't want you to have it with somebody else. And, vice versa. They want to have a stable foundation with you. Since your back is turned here, since, they don't want to fuck around no more. They don't want to play, they don't want to be running. They know deep inside their soul, they know. They just don't have their soulmate. Eight of Swords, somebody is in their head over intimacy. They don't want you to have, oh my God. It's going to drive them nuts when you're with somebody else. This is fucking crazy. They're going to be in their head. They don't want that. They don't want that. They don't want that. They want you. They want intimacy with you. They don't want you with somebody else. They don't want you with somebody else. I am feeling that like so much. They did some pretty shitty things, didn't they? My philosophy is believe them the first time who they are. Doesn't mean that these people don't like cry like kids and stuff when they don't get what they want. But this person knows, out of all the cups out there in the world, you are the one that they want. All right, 9 of Cups. Somebody is wish fulfillment, not quite to the 10, but they think of you as the 9. They fear rejection, abandonment, dismissed, irrational fear. Wow. Yeah, they fear this. They may fear this within a relationship. Maybe they always feared this even when you were with them. That was their thing. That was their thing, you know? They feared rejection. They know you're the 9 of Cups. They know you can get them to the 10. You're a solid foundation. If you have a solid foundation with somebody else, it's karma for them. It's the Tower for them. It's going to be painful for them. They don't want that. Okay, confessions. Somebody needs to speak up. Okay, 2 tarot. This is a firm this is about foundation. We've got 2 right here. This is about a foundation. 4 of Wands. Lots of fire on here. A lot of fire. 3 major arcanas, back to back. 5 of Cups. This is 2 cups that have spilt over. This is crying over spilt milk. This is the Princess of Coins. Also, this is an earth sign. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Now, this is what I'm getting from these cards. This person knows. This person already knows. I think this person is feeling very upset of how things went down. I mean, the Princess of Coins is in the upright. Sometimes a man can have like a feminine side, but when this man, taps into his feminine side, it makes him more, I don't know, empathetic. But or maybe he wants you to be empathetic. He wants you to be more grounded. Like I said, confessions. Like I said, the 8 of Wands here. Somebody wants to talk. Somebody wants to really communicate here. They want you to be empathetic to their shit. Like I said when I was doing this reading, remember who they are when they first show themselves to you. Don't forget. This person wants you to be more empathetic to them. I really don't see apology on here, as you are a prize. Okay? This person always knew that you were the Empress. Okay? That you had a beautiful heart, you were charming, graceful, kind. This person fucking knew. I don't know why I'm getting upset. I think it's because of this confession. I think it's because of the stability, the 4 of Wands. I'm also thinking like this person wants to be more empathetic to them when this confession comes, or whenever communication is wanting to be like said, you know? I don't know why I'm getting mad about it, because there's a reason why you turn your back. There's a reason why you're turning your back. You wouldn't have this hope if you weren't this beautiful empress. Okay? You wouldn't. Now I'm going to take a card from the write-in, one of these plates. So I'm just going to randomly take one. Look at that. I'm thinking, look at the Empress. I'm thinking Empress. I'm like kind of going with the flow of the card. I think anything that this Empress holds kind of radiates something. You made this person think differently. It almost seems like what you hold, whether you're holding it within yourself or you're just holding something, you can use things. You create things. You create things. You're the Empress. You're this loving, charming person. This person always knew it. With hope, this person wants to communicate something. They want to communicate. They're hoping that you have empathy for them. This person is sad. They're in pain. They miss their twin flame. But what's really weird is that this person knows, out of all the people in the world, that you are their only cup. They know this internally, intuitively. They feared rejection. They feared it from the very beginning. They know you're the 9 of Cups. They know that you can get them to the 10. If they have you, they're close to the 10. Because what? You can create a good foundation. You already opened up something. What you've said, what you've done makes sense to them. They see it, they saw it, they know. They don't want to play anymore. I think this mark write-in plate, oops, there goes all the cards. Kind of, they know you're this kind of person. They know that. I wish it would just stop, I think that it fit the reading. You can't make this shit up, though. Whatever it is that you radiate something. You radiate something. This person knows this. All right, guys. That's it.